Hello everyone, my name is Claudine Anggas, your online consultant for the day. And today, I'd like to present about Anthony Tan, who is the co-founder and CEO of Grab Holdings Incorporations. He's one of Malaysia's most successful entrepreneurs, and his journey shows how innovation, determination, and social purpose can create a real impact on society. Anthony Tan once said, "Call us stubborn or call us optimists, but every time we heard the word no, we believed it was one step closer to a yes." This quote of his perfectly reflects his mindset, staying determined and positive no matter how many challenges he faced while building Grab. Now, looking above, let's look at his background information. Anthony Tan was born in Malaysia in 1982. He was born into a family with deep roots in the automotive industry. His father is the president of Tang Chong Motor Holdings, a company that assembles and distributes Nissan vehicles across Southeast Asia. Although he came from a slightly privileged background, Anthony wanted to create something of his own. He wanted to create something that could make a difference in people's lives. So, he went to Harvard and studied. So, while he was studying at Harvard Business School, he met his fellow co-founder, Tan Hui Ling, and together they developed a business plan for a safer and more reliable ride-hailing service. The idea eventually became Grab Taxi, which eventually evolved into Grab, Southeast Asia's leading super app. Now, let's move on to the next slide. What is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is the process of identifying opportunities, taking risks, and creating innovative solutions that bring value to society. Anthony Tan represents these qualities perfectly. He saw a real problem in Malaysia's taxi system and used digital technologies to make transportation safer and much more convenient for everyday people. Okay, so now on to the next slide. What is entrepreneurship in reference to Grab? Well, it refers to how Grab operates within the digital services industry, spanning ride-hailing, food delivery, logistics, and fintech. Grab's mission is to drive Southeast Asia forward by creating economic empowerment for everyone. This mission guided Anthony's decision to expand Grab beyond transport into digital payments and daily services through one connected platform. His vision also aligned perfectly with Malaysia's national push towards a cashless and digital economy, showing how entrepreneurship and government policy can support one another. Next, in reference to Malaysia, entrepreneurship thrives under supportive policies and a fast-growing tech market. Programs like the My Digital Blueprint and MDEC and MSC promote innovation and help startups expand. The country's rapid smartphone use and shift to digital payments in 2010 created perfect conditions for Grab's growth. Culturally, Malaysians value trust and community, and these values are what Grab built upon. And they built upon this through strong local partnerships and also a focus on safety, so that more Malaysian citizens can trust Grab easily, as Grab has values that Malaysians are familiar with. Now, let's briefly talk about Grab's entrepreneurial journey. In 2012, Anthony Tan launched My Taxi. It was a simple taxi booking app that had the goal to make taxi rides safer. But upon its release, it became really huge in Malaysia. And as soon as Anthony Tan saw that, he quickly expanded it regionally. And by 2016, it rebranded into Grab. Over time, Grab became a full super app offering Grab Car, Grab Food, Grab Mart, Grab Pay, the sorts. And so, this regular app turned a Malaysian startup into one of Asia's biggest digital ecosystems. And you can basically see everyone using this app today. The app itself, however, couldn't have become successful or transformed into how it is without Anthony's own efforts. Anthony's success comes from three key characteristics. The first is visionary leadership. He saw how mobile technology could transform daily life and built a platform millions could rely on. The second is resilience. Despite fierce competition from other apps like Food Panda or even like Uber, he adapted and persevered. In 2018, Grab achieved a major milestone by achieving Uber's Southeast Asian operations, becoming the regional leader. The third of his characteristics is social responsibility. As mentioned earlier, you know how Malaysians they prefer trust and all of that. Anthony believes technology should serve people. So with this key characteristic of his. Under his leadership, Grab empowered SMEs, supported gig workers, and promoted financial inclusion through GrabPay. Alright, now let's take a look at Anthony Tan's contributions to Malaysia. His contributions are quite clear. Economically, Grab created thousands of job opportunities for others and contributed nearly to RM 9.9 billion to Malaysia's GDP in 2023 alone, a super impressive feat. Socially, he made transportation safer and provided flexible income sources during the pandemic through his Grab app. Technologically, he pushed Malaysia toward a digital future and inspired new startups and innovators with his Grab technology and app. With his determination and clear vision, Anthony Tan transformed Grab into Southeast Asia's top super app. Through this, he strengthened Malaysia's economy, advanced its technology, and inspired innovation in many people. His journey proves that strong leadership and social purpose can leave a lasting impact on everyone. So that will be my presentation for today. Thank you everyone for listening. Bye.